Hi, everyone. It's Cecilia. I just kind of wanted I just recorded my reading for April. And what I want to do is kind of take a look at the cabinet, Trump's cabinet, and see what the energy is going on there. Because I was listening to the cabinet meeting, I think it was like an hour and a half long. The last one he just had, where he was talking about Sharpies and everything else. And the energy that I got from the room um, was just really something else. Um, it's not the cohesive group that most people think they are. It's not. It is not at all. Um, there's all kinds of animosity and everything else that's going on there. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So I was watching it and I was just like, yeah. And some of the faces, the things that are on their faces, and I think when Trump goes, whether he has ill health or something else that keeps him from staying in office, if it's before his term is over, all hell will break loose. Let's put it that way. As it was just that's kind of how the energy is. And I mean, they're all self-serving, every single one of them. They're interested in what their own self and their own yeah, just interested in all their own. So let's go ahead. Let's see. I am using the predictions deck by Linda. I'm sorry, not Linda. By Trish James, and this is an intuition deck. I'm I have to pull out from my intuition what these say. Um, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to see. And I'm not going to set it in any special. I'm not going to put it in any special. Ooh, okay, you want to come out? Cyclone damage. The winds of change, they're gonna come. Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna just it's like a mad cyclone going through a neighborhood. It's gonna tear everything apart. It's yeah, I mean I was watching that and I was just like, yeah, oh boy. And I was so preoccupied with the energy in the room. I probably only heard half of what Trump was saying because I was just looking at the faces of cabinet members and taking in their feelings and that, and I'm like, oh, so. But anyway, so let's go ahead and let's see what we got going on here. So what's going on with the cabinet? Tell us what is going on with Trump's cabinet. We know he got rid of some people, and he's going to put in some new faces and some interims people until the other people move over. So let's take a look. So let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. All right. Lies and deception. There's some lies and deception amongst the crew there. Royal family. I think this has to do with Trump and his children. Um, they won't tell him the king has no clothes type deal. They are treating him as if he is like the king, and that he's anointed by he's anointed by God, and some of them even put him higher than Jesus. Got a little problem with that myself, though. Submarine underwater. They're going to be underwater. Not really a submarine per se, but I mean, they are going to be underwater. When he goes, they're, they're not going to even know what to do. I mean, they don't even know how to do their jobs as it is. I mean, they just go by the seat of their pants and whatever Trump tells them to do. When he goes, all will break loose. Change is coming. Now, I'm not good with telling when time is, but change is coming. Whether it's from Trump having to bow out because of illness or something else comes along the way, Change will be coming. It could also be about change with, as he gets rid of people in his cabinet and put in new people. There, we could be seeing a change there. I don't know. Now, when it says change is coming, it's not saying if it's good change or bad change, other than hello, princess. Other than that, there is change. Okay, stay put. Is about staying put. Some of the cabinet is going to stay put. Hey, sweetheart. Where they? Okay, can you lay down? Lay down. Good girl. They're going to stay put, and I mean, there's changes coming, but there are some that are going to stay put. They're going to be in their positions. Commercial airlines. Let's see. Shake up. Let's see, commercial airline. What has this got to do with? Travel, maybe? Now, what it's talking about travel. I don't know. In past readings, I kept reading that Trump was thinking about leaving the country if things got too hot and heavy. And I think it's getting to that point where, the Epstein between the Epstein files and they're not being released and the start of this war, and add to that the tariffs and the blockade of Cuba and all this stuff. I think he's still thinking about, going thing, and or this could be, or this could be still the continuing of the of bullshit happening at the what do you call it, at the airlines, at airports. We'll see. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the two. There's two possibilities. The shakeup. It'll say earthquake or shakeup, but I'm getting shakeup here. There's some big shakeup coming for that thing. I'm wondering, when it said to stay put and that there was change coming, I'm wondering if at some point J.D. Vance is going to come into play, and some of the people are going to stay put, but others are going to be gone, and there'll be a shakeup on that. Tensions are going to escalate through this year. I mean, I don't have a time frame. I just know with them, their tensions are going to escalate. Here's another thing about transport. Transport, I don't know if that fits in. No, it doesn't fit in. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Underground and in hiding. Remember I kept saying about Trump, and I'm mentioning it again here. I'm wondering if he's going to go in hiding sometime. Now, I've got no time frame for this. If he's going to go in hiding. Rulership handover. Now, this is about kings, but it could be a change in, him handing it down. Maybe he goes in hiding because of his health. He has some sort of health episode, and it has to be transferred over to J.D. Vance. But there is a segment that wants it to be, who is that? Who's my senator? Rubio. That's it. Marco Rubio. This is telling us, for us, during this time, we better prepare and stock. This comes up in a whole lot of my readings, preparing and stocking. Oh, hello, Prince and Mama. So we're going to prepare, and we need to stock up, because if they collapse, if the whole regime, the cabinet net collapses, we're going to need to be ready. We're going to have some heavy burdens put upon us. Okay? Some really heavy burdens upon us. And then this says energy weapon. I'm not really sure that fits in. Okay? So, hey, sniffing her bum. What? So anyway, that's kind of what the cabinet is. It's kind of this feelings that this kind of actually puts out the feelings that I was feeling as I was, yeah, that it was not going to be good. I mean, they're all out for their own, and we're going to have a big change in there. Not sure when, but it's not going to be till the end. It's not going to be, at the end of the term. That's for sure. Whatever is going to happen, more than likely it's going to happen this year. So anyway, I hope all is well with you, and I will see you again.